Jim Carrey has been left reeling from the revelations that he was being blackmailed, after a court ruled yesterday that he was in no way to blame for the suicide of his ex Cathriona White. The grieving Hollywood star had been accused by Cathriona's mum and her estranged husband of giving his former partner STIs in a wrongful death suit they filed against him. But the judge sensationally dismissed the claims, ruling that the clean results from a previous STI test Cathriona had taken were faked. It's not the first time his previous relationships have come back to bite him. Jim dated his ex-girlfriend Jenny McCarthy for 5 years, meeting in 2005 and becoming the perfect Hollywood couple. They were pictured out together at red carpet events, rubbed shoulders with posh and becks at showbiz parties, and Jim became a stepfather to her son Evan from her previous marriage. But Jenny, a former Playboy model, launched a blistering attack on Carrey after their shock spilt in April 2010, saying he had broken contact with Evan, who has autism. 2 years after their breakup, Jenny put her ex on blast when she appeared on Howard Stern's radio show. "I've tried to ask Jim numerous times to see Evan, because my son still asks," she revealed. "I tell Evan that someday you'll cross paths, meet again. It's hard. He's been in therapy. It's a process, he's working on it." Jenny admitted that she had gone through channels to contact Jim but hadn't spoken to him directly, adding, "I think that sometimes people need to take a real break from each other." In response, Carrey admitted that he hadn't seen Evan for a long time, but said he thought it was for the best. "I will always do what I believe is in the best interest of Evan's well-being," he said in a statement. "It's unfortunate that Evan's privacy is not being considered. I love Evan very much and will miss him always." Jim had known the boy from when he was 3, and split from his mother when Evan was 8. 2 years after her radio attack, Jenny hinted that the exes were in a better place when she defended Jim against Shia LaBeouf's tweeted, and deleted, accusation that Carrey had abandoned Ed, love child's, sick. She hit back on The View, telling Shia, "You can attack myself, but don't bring my children into it. And I'm sure it's the same for Jim. Jim and I have become friends now since our breakup," she continued. "We dated for 5 years and I got to know his daughter, Jane, who is a lovely, lovely girl. It's completely uncalled for and wrong. Jim is a great father. He loves Jane more than anything in the world." Shia did apologize and Jim did take it, but the whole thing is, do not bring our children into it. In her autobiography, Jenny revealed how she heard voices in her head and believed it was God punishing her for her lifestyle. She also recalled how she and a group of friends stripped naked on a beach after taking ecstasy, and tried to have sex with a tree. "I found myself holding a tree to brace myself. The texture felt so good that I decided to rub my head and boobs all over it. It was a tree I was humping," she wrote in Bad Habits, Confessions of a Recovering Catholic. She went on to star as Courtney in 2.5 Men between 2007 and 2011, and appeared as herself in 2014's series of International Ghost Investigators. Jenny was recently in the US TV series of Return of the Mac and is now married to actor Donnie Wahlberg.